Hello, everybody.
We're back again. Boy, what do we know on OVE TV? I know you know his name.
How?
And I'm Ray. We're having repeat guests in the studio today. I mean, if you've watched our previous episode, if you've not watched the previous episode, you should go back.
And go and watch it.
I mean, this is your opportunity. This is your chance. Don't let me catch you. But if you've watched our previous episode, you remember these two guests from one of our episodes. I won't tell you which, better go and watch it. We have Adejoke, who's a PR specialist, and we have Ebuka. He's an entertainer.
It's a creative.
Yes, a creative and entertainer. Yes, so today we're discussing a totally different topic from the last one, right? And the topic.
It's quite funny. I don't know. Nice about it.
Yeah, no spoiler. You're giving them spoilers, and we haven't even announced the topic
That's
yet.
still good. I don't need to go and like it.
Okay. Title of our topic today is the farting milestone in relationship. Yeah, farting. I mean, gas. In Hausa they call it tusa. What they call it in Yoruba?
So.
Oh, okay. She's also Yoruba. In Igbo, what do they call it? Wow, I'm a disgrace. I know what it is in Hausa, and I don't remember what it is in Igbo. Anyway, the farting milestone in relationship. Basically, what we're going to be talking about is at what point with your partner do you feel comfortable enough to fart in front of them? Okay, let's just start with that. So,
I don't know.
You want to go first? You don't want to go first?
At what point in your relationship do you feel you can endure the smell?
A very long time, like 1 year, when over familiarity has entered.
When you are used to the smell.
Okay, how about you?
Well, over the years, I just have realized that there are different individuals with different mantras, different guiding principles in their lives, and some people just feel it's being open to be able to pollute the air. Pollute. Why would they call it messy? Pollutes the air. It pollutes the air.
Pollution is wrong.
Yeah, like
But it's a biological function. I mean,
It is.
it's releasing gas
But
from the
even
body.
you are not comfortable doing it like by yourself or with family. Sometimes you get embarrassed. Now imagine with your significant.
Don't you think?
It falls under excretion in Mr. Niger D. Yeah, and excretion
That is
it's
why-
also urinating and defecating. So I feel you should
Even
excuse
that,
yourself.
I mean, you could
when you
pee in
want to
front
do
of, not like in front, but like peeing is not really that bad.
But if we're talking about
If the person is
biological,
in the next room, you can pee.
You know, there's a
But then
place
it
to
will
pee.
take you like a long while before you get the confidence to go number two.
So the
Because,
thing is, with my siblings, I always tell them, man, if you want to pollute the air, go out and pollute the air. But I mean, it's very difficult to tell your partner that. I was dating someone at some point, and I'm actually single though. I was dating someone at some point, and she was very comfortable with entering the toilets and brushing. Like, I'm taking a poop and she's entering the toilet, she's brushing, and she made me realize that fasting is nothing. And then I realized in the bigger picture, it's actually nothing because it's a natural thing. But personally, I mean, I rather not have the air around me polluted, especially for in a space like this where, I mean, it's a boxed room and there's no way for the air to like. I don't want to perceive something terrible. It's fatter half the time.
No, but-
It's not about the smell. Sometimes the sound doesn't
Actually, we are like
there are some
cuddling,
thunderous
or you're
sounds,
the
some
romantic
silent sounds.
posture.
well, there are some people that say this saying some people use sometimes mess no get toilet. So indicating that
In
there's,
Yoruba, they
there's,
say,
there's no
"Wadale so."
there's no specific place for someone to go to
To
fart.
fart,
You
yeah.
understand? So basically, it just means that you can fart anywhere.
Well,
Technically,
sometimes
they
though.
are right, but then again, it's common courtesy. Yes.
Yeah.
But you know, I understand courtesy, but sometimes it's unexpected. You know, I might just want and just fall that like.
Oh well.
Okay, we're deviating from
Like,
the topic. Let's come back to the topic.
Okay.
Basically, we're exploring openness, because people see being able to fart in front of your partner as a form of openness, like a form of acceptance. Like your partner has accepted you to that level that the person can't tolerate
You
that.
accept me the way I am.
Oh.
I've shown you.
Well,
what else I
farting is one of other means of expression.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'd rather you excuse yourself with the farts. But in fact, in front of me, I just have like, oh, friend, this is my girlfriend, or she's my wifey, or this is my partner. Well, this is, I mean, in the bigger picture, farting is just the minutest of things. But personally, I prefer you don't fart in front of me because the few seconds or minutes that stress myself perceiving that thing, if I want to mess, I'll go outside and mess. Or those silent farts that doesn't just, well, sometimes you really don't know when it's going to smell.
Really don't know when it's going to smell.
So, well,
even if there's no space for you to excuse yourself, at least give a warning, an
Okay.
announcement, so that I can still myself.
You can prepare your lungs.
Exactly. Just gulp in one very deep breath and then
but to be very honest, if I have a relationship and my partner doesn't fart, it's almost going to be boring. Let's just be very honest, because I want all forms of expressions and comfort, but I mean, it will take me a whole lot of personal conviction basically, to get used to it.
So I don't know a lot about the male biology or how people's bodies works, but I know about female bodies and women. A lot of women during their periods, they experience that urge to fart a lot, and it increases. It gets worse. Like when women get pregnant, it's part of the process because their bodies are filled with gas. So it can happen anytime. You understand? It's part of the process. It's a biological function. So in that case, if you've not gotten used to it, like at relationship level, and it graduates to the point that she's pregnant, you want her to be running around with her pregnancy to find some way to fart because.
I'm very honest. It's okay if it comes in once. Occasionally. In fact, I mean, it will give us reasons to quarrel briefly or tease ourselves. But it shouldn't be a habit. I can't just get used to that habit though. Every time you miss in front of me, which one is that one now? It's terrible.
So what can you say about that? Like when it becomes
I don't know, because during periods, like especially when your stomach is like bloated, and then there's nothing to. But I feel basically, if you guys are really cool and chill, like I want to mess, you let it go.
What happens when I say no?
Why will you say no? I don't
want to be passive with that.
Hey, you walk out. One of us walk out.
One of us will fart in front of you too. Yeah. I mean, why is that? No, I think I'm realizing that the girls are on one camp and the guys are in another camp. Like, I think the guys just
our bodies. If you're on your period, you can't control it because as it's coming out with blood.
Is that how it is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's basically, so during periods and during pregnancy, there's a high tendency to be a high amount of gas in the body. That's what causes the bloating that she's talking about. And period is like IT to pregnancy. So these things are even worse during pregnancy. So you might even get it more often then, and that's a long stretch of time. And sometimes it's not even something you can run out. Sometimes it's something that just comes out like unexpectedly out of the blues, that kind of thing. So in that situation, what would you do?
I'll forgive and forget.
I think it's a personality thing.
What are you forgiving now? What are you forgiving now?
Because I do like it. Definitely, I would let you know I don't like it. Because if I tell you I don't like it,
well, you have to get used to it. Because if your wife is pregnant, she's like 8 months pregnant or 9 months pregnant, you don't expect her to start standing up.
I'll travel to Dubai.
So after the pregnancy stage, we're back to normal of no farting.
No. Because our body has changed.
Pregnancy does a lot of things though.
Our body has
changed. So there's no guarantee that she just gives birth and then everything is back to normal.
I'll be very honest.
Nothing goes back to normal.
In the bigger picture, because there's always a bigger picture. Let's be very serious. If there's a woman that loves me and understands me and we blend in every other thing and she just feels, to be mischievous with this my partner, I have to be messing occasionally. What can I do now? Love is hard to find.
Why would you want express love with fart.
Please tell me why you want to express love with fart.
I'm asking you.
I do not believe in that. Like, it's been a while I've been in a relationship, yeah. But with my siblings, I'm close with my siblings. I'll tell them, man, you just can't fart around me.
So
Go out. I'll personally excuse myself when I want to fart.
So there's several ways of seeing this thing, especially people, like I said, people see it as a form of openness, like you become comfortable. Because when two people meet at first, there's this tendency that both of them are walking on eggshells, right? Still trying to impress each other, still trying to curb some things, because they're afraid of losing this person. And then they get to a point where it's like, okay, we're together, it's established, we want each other, and we love each other.
I'll be very honest. My favorite ex amongst my exes was the one that could enter the bathroom when I'm either taking a poop or showering to brush or pass some information. I still remember her, although she's late though. But basically, I think it helps, it aids closeness, it aids intimacy. So, I mean, if that's the price for intimacy, I mean, why not?
Yeah, some people see it might not be the most hygienic or pleasant way, but some people see it as a point, like a milestone, like, okay, if we reach that point in our relationship, right, we're comfortable with each other no matter what it is. It's kind of like snoring, for example.
Yeah,
you
actually can't help snoring.
You really can't help farting either.
You
can't stop farting. You can't stop farting. If you're talking about excusing yourself, how about you tell the person to go sleep in another room? That's the same
farting
thing.
is quite controllable. You can't control when you snore.
Not really.
Snoring is when you are sleeping.
Yeah, you're subconscious. Yeah.
There are several ways to control snoring. And if you're talking about controlling farting, there are some farts that come and like alert you.
But there are some that
But there are some that
but you just want to show you like I'll fast in front of them.
I just realized that in life sometimes you just have to compromise, And if that is the price of true love, okay, but it's not cool with me. I rather have a
I
get what
you
say
say
about
intimacy, because you feel like if I can be free enough to fart in front of this person, then I'm like maybe being open.
And to be very honest,
and that's like some people see. Sorry, as opposed to that's like the last milestone of secrets for some people, being able to fart in front, because like you've seen me finish.
So the truth is nobody fully pass, and as much as I advocate for no farting in relationships, and as much as I can't control it, there's sometimes I'm in the room and I really want to fart, and my mind just told me this is going to be a silent fart, just fart, and
you take the risk.
Yeah, I just fart and life goes on. So if my babe occasionally farts and life goes on, okay, true love still counts.
So people personally take farting or pooping in front of somebody else, like when somebody else is in the same environment. People take that as, okay, that is somebody seeing you in your dirtiest, like your most embarrassing, right? So for you to be comfortable enough to show that person your most embarrassing side, like you're embarrassed about it, but you're comfortable enough to share that embarrassing side of you with this person.
Yeah, it's like going all in.
Exactly.
Genuinity and stuff. Well,
yes.
What can I do? If that's her personality.
It's not a personality.
It's not a personality. It's not about personality.
What is it?
I'll
really fast.
Generally, you're also embarrassed about it, right?
True, yeah.
You might meet a girl who feels like you're still closed off because you are not showing her things that embarrass you, because she will have this feeling you're showing her only the fun sides or the happy sides or the good sides, and you're not showing her the bad sides, the embarrassing sides, or things about you that you're not especially proud of.
So
right?
This is the thing. If my babe insists she's the type that wants to, that occasionally she gets fat around me, well, she's going to activate that bad habit in me. Because, I won't be pursuing the fat alone. Sometimes I want to fast too. It's just me. This is the -1 of my big habits. I'm going to activate my own fasting. We all have illnesses to Yeah.
Dangerous ones.
Guy, I'm not. Guy, I mean, no, you don't want to pursue my.
Please just let's
I'm not
show.
going to do this.
Okay, guys, that was awesome. We're happy to have you guys again. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, so you look great today.
Oh, I do?
Also,
Thank
yeah.
you.
If
Thank you.
my babe and
Do I
father.
look
What?
awesome today?
You look stunning.
Shout out.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Okay, but this is our version of events, and as usual, we want to hear your version in the comment section on Instagram, or Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, wherever.
You must subscribe.
That is
I'm saying
live.
peacefully right now. Please subscribe. It's very important.
Like, share. And
Yes, share with your friends. And we want to know what you think. Do you think farting is like a milestone in a relationship? Do you think that? Would you be comfortable farting in front of your partner? Let us know. See you on next one.